Fame. With it can come many things: glamour, notoriety, recognition, excess, privilege, power.
And for some, fame and all that it entails creates a desire to find needs and to give back.
Daisy Fuentes, who started as a model and became famous as the first Latin American DJ on MTV, has parlayed her popularity into success as a clothing designer.
You don't have to spend $1 million to look like $1 million.
Fitness guru.
Exercise as much as possible.
Author, role model for women.
I've always been fascinated by that one girl that can walk into the room and capture everyone's attention.
And as a spokesperson for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We met on the terrace of our office in Manhattan.
Great to see you, Bill.
Thank you so much for being on our show.
Of course.
And actually, on behalf of everybody of my generation, we have a little something for you.
I love that.
What else? A bouquet of daisies.
My favorite.
Let's talk.
Thank you.
Daisy and I sat down at the design studio where she works in her clothing and accessories line to discuss what's driving Miss Daisy.
Do you think that with fame, there comes a measure of responsibility to give back?
I guess what fame has enabled me to do is to give me a voice. I've used my celebrity to call attention to causes that are important to me, and that's something that I consider a privilege.
I want to talk about the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
When I visited the hospital, I just made a vow to myself to do anything that I could to get the word out to people about what I had witnessed.
Why?
Because I was so impressed by the work that they do. I was so impressed by the stories of the families, and I was so saddened to know that we are still losing children.
One of Daisy's many commitments is the organization of a huge Miami gala. Several years ago, she realized,
why don't we have one in Miami, a big gala fundraiser aimed a little bit more towards the Latin community? You know, I know we've got some very generous people in my community that would love to be a part of this.
Daisy now runs a multi-million-dollar fashion empire that bears her name. Was that part of a master plan?
The last time we saw each other was 10 years ago. Would you have had any idea 10 years ago that you would have done all the things you've done since then?
I would not. No, I had no idea. Are you kidding me? I'm an MTV VJ. You know, I was just happy to have a gig. I was on TV, for God's sake, interviewing rock stars. There was nothing better than that. But life is full of surprises, you know, and I always tell people, if you're gonna dream, dream big, because for me, what life had in store for me was bigger than any dream I had for myself.
Daisy recently authored her first book. Its message?
You've got to know who you are spiritually. You've got to know who you are in your relationships. You've got to know who you are as a person. Maybe not necessarily what you like or want in life, but definitely what you don't like and what you don't want in life.
In order to continue to progress and stay in shape, your plan is what?
My plan is to stay healthy, to eat well, and to continue to exercise and to be active. The minute you stop moving, you stop moving.
You're a fitness expert. Give me one exercise that anyone can do sitting in a chair.
With your legs crossed like this, if they're crossed that way, you just kind of go the other way.
Right.
And pull yourself with the back of the chair, sit up really straight, and kind of turn your head completely to the other side.
Good.
And then you just do it to the other side. Sometimes you get a little crack.
This is good. This is Bill Boggs with Daisy Fuentes. Stretching for my generation. Thank you. I like that. Now I got to go the other way, right?
Go the other way.